What's up, YouTube? Fanta here.
And I am, of course, Badam, once again.
With Badam, another movie, Mumblings.
This is episode 2.
Episode 2.
The Taken 3 edition.
Taken 3.
Interesting choice. It's kind of last minute.
Yeah, it was like, what's coming out soon?
No,
Taken 3!
It was more like, I'm bored. Whole Taken 3 comes out. Let's movie mumble it.
Yep, so let's do a movie Mumblings. Might as well. So, Taken 3. Real quick, just quick thoughts. What you thought of the whole overview?
The overview? Not enough killing for a Taken movie, first off.
I think only one person died. Maybe
No,
a whole room died. Like, a whole, floor died. But in, the very beginning, nothing happened. Nobody died for a really long
the
time.
first hour and a half, I think one person died. Maybe two.
And he did it himself. He wasn't even going to kill him. Remember
I wasn't talking about... I was talking about
just store.
Fuck it. We're just talking about his wife. His wife dies. That's the only person that dies for, the first hour and probably 15 minutes of the movie. And if you've seen any other Takens...
That's the whole movie.
That's the whole point. It's Liam Neeson killing people every minute.
Have you seen the second one?
I've seen most of the second one. I think I fell asleep
I haven't seen any of it.
Okay,
because when I heard there was a Taken 2, I'm like, no. It was all wrapped up. It was fine. It was done. You had a perfect action summer popcorn film. It was great. All the bad guys got killed. It was everything. Everything was tied up at the end. It was fine.
I just need to say this right now. I don't think they will because of how much Liam Neeson didn't even want to do this one. But I swear to fucking God, if there's a Taken 4.
Oh God.
Because the way that ended, it was a little bit like.
It was like, please no.
Even the people behind us were like, please no, no Taken 4.
There's a lot of laughter.
Yeah. Okay. We'll get to that.
Okay. Let's just start going through the movie.
So I think the first 5 minutes of the movie was 4 days. I think because every scene was night and then it was day and then it was night and then it was day again.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the beginning of the movie. It was weird. It was it started with the main plot. Okay.
There was side plots that didn't make any sense that were part of the real plot.
It was a really long build-up as well in the very beginning.
So go ahead.
Where there's just this long dramatic moments just that were so drawn out that I don't care about. I don't care about his family, okay? I don't care about any of them. I wanted to see people shooting each other because this is a stupid action movie. There shouldn't be any drama. I shouldn't have to care about any of these characters. It's Taken 3 for crying out loud, but they try to make you care about, oh, the daughter's pregnant.
Yeah.
Oh, what are they gonna do? Oh, I'm so worried. And then the boyfriend didn't have.
No, okay, so
he didn't even have a name.
No, his name was Timothy, Tommy,
something
with a T.
He had 2 lines.
He was in the beginning, and then seeing him at the very end. But getting distracted from all that, so the movie opens up with this guy basically getting kidnapped out of his own home.
We never know who he is.
No. I think he works for
he works for the guy, but you never learn. He's an accountant.
It just doesn't matter.
And it doesn't matter.
So he's like, open the safe. So he opens it, and all the money's gone. Then he shoots him, but the angle of the gun is in his leg.
It's in his leg, and you don't see any blood in his chest. You don't see any blood in his head.
But then it pans to the guy, and he's dead.
And he's dead. He's dead. There's no blood anywhere.
There's no groaning. There's no
nothing.
It's just dead.
He didn't go or oh my leg. He's just well, I guess I'm dead now. He shot my leg. That's what happens.
Is the scene over yet?
He's like, I just got paid $20. Can I go home now? That was
probably paid a lot more money, which makes me sad.
Yeah.
So then that progresses and goes nowhere. That storyline basically just okay.
And then it immediately cuts.
And then it's 5 minutes of looking at the city.
Yeah, the city. Yeah, the credits in the very beginning, it's showing you the director, and I hate when they do that.
But the director's name is Megatron.
That was pretty funny.
Oliver Megatron.
It wasn't really. It wasn't Megatron.
There was an accent, but it spelt out Megatron if you ignore that accent.
It was pretty close to Megatron.
That was amusing to me.
That was really funny. A couple of the jokes we said in the theater too actually got the people behind us laughing.
So you guys better laugh.
Oh man. So anyway, after he gets shot in the leg,
3 days.
3 days.
Within 4 minutes, it's just like.
So that's when he goes and he doesn't pay for the panda. He just takes it.
Yeah. So he buys a giant panda.
The panda was taken.
It really was. He's just like, it's for my daughter. How old is she? Just shows him a picture. She's like, They're still your baby girl.
And they act like they're buddies, but you don't ever see him in any of the other films.
No.
Did you see him in Taken
No.
2? So he doesn't know this guy.
No, he just bought a
random
giant panda.
I think it was Russian guy.
Of course it's Russian. The entire movie, there's just Russian people randomly.
There's Russians and Americans. There's no other... And a black guy.
And Forrest Whitaker.
And Forrest Whitaker, yeah.
Who... Interesting character.
Interesting character. But we'll get to that. We keep sidetracking.
Jesus Christ, this movie
We're already at
mumbling.
7 minutes. We're at 7 minutes.
This is what movie Mumblings is about.
We're mumbling. We're mumbling about the movie.
Stay towards the end because there is a giveaway.
There is a giveaway.
Giveaway.
If you're 7 minutes in and you're still watching, you are the ones that deserve the giveaway.
But we'll get to that at the end. So stick around through the rest of this bullshit.
So anyway, he gets the panda, and then, of course, on his drive over there, it keeps cutting to her on the toilet, looking at...
No, that was before.
Was that before?
No.
The editing was awful in this movie.
No, the editing got a lot better towards the end.
It did,
but the beginning was just like, okay, let's cut there and just cut that out,
so
and
bad.
then
fast forward, zoom in. They did
Slow-mo.
that a lot. They did that a lot.
Yeah, they
zoom
did.
in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in. Just stop.
But they're like trying to for a trilogy. They were just throwing random information in your face for no fucking reason. At this point, everyone knows what Taken's about.
Yeah.
They know that it's going to be action-packed, but it's just like, oh, my daughter's pregnant. By the way, this is my daughter. By the way, this is my ex-wife who has a douchebag husband.
Also, it's called Taken.
No one gets taken.
No one gets taken except for his daughter at the very end of the movie.
I wouldn't even say that's
5
taken.
minutes. Sort of. It was by gunpoint.
Well, I mean...
It was taken. She was taken.
I guess, but it wasn't
Taken 3. Less takenings.
But it wasn't like the first one where she's like, you're about to be taken and like dragged from underneath the bed and shit. It's just...
And that was awful.
Get in my car.
That was intense. That was an intense movie.
There was like nothing intense about this. It was
No.
very predictable.
It was very predictable.
There were most parts I was like, why are we watching this?
We keep getting sidetracked.
Well, because the story
It's
was
the story was
sidetracked
bad.
itself.
That's very true.
It's just like, oh, we want to have a conversation and cut to this random car scene. What the fuck?
a lot of the editing was just...
Let's just jump straight
And
into
the
the
plot.
fucking car scenes. Like, what?
So anyway, he talks to his not wife,
Ex-wife.
ex-wife, that I don't know why they're ex.
I think it was before the events of Taken 1.
No, Taken 1, they were together.
Were they?
I think so.
I
Maybe
don't
not.
think so.
I don't remember.
No, because the events of Taken 1 is she's just about to get out of high school. I think they were divorced a long time ago. They just keep in contact over the kid. Because she was still in college, and they said that they were together for 2 years.
Okay, so maybe they were divorced?
I
Oh,
think
yeah,
they were.
I remember he was like the overprotective father, and
Yeah.
she's like, come on, just do it. And then, okay, I remember that now.
So, anyway, random events happen, the kid's pregnant, and then the husband of his ex-wife wants him to stop having contact with her whatsoever, just because he thinks they're cheating.
But they're not.
But no, they're not at all. They're just friends, as actually he put it in the movie, where they have a common interest over their daughter. Which...
I've never seen... I think that's... The most unrealistic part of the movie is not the action, but how nice they are to each other after the divorce.
because it happens. I mean, not really. Unfortunately, I'm sure some of you know.
0.001%.
But, so that happens, and then he gets a text like, oh, I'm coming over, need something urgent, get bagels. So he goes and fucking gets bagels. Doesn't pay for them. There's no paying
There's no paying for
entire...
anything. Nobody pays for anything in this movie.
And then
They just
comes
walk
back,
out.
he walks into his apartment, sees a knife on the floor, and then finds his ex-wife dead in his bed. And then all of a sudden, cops show up out of fucking
He made
nowhere.
a rookie mistake, though. He picked up the knife.
Like,
It was
for him,
covered in blood.
For him, like, especially, like...
Yeah.
No?
No, don't pick up the knife. That was the first thing I thought. I'm like, what are you doing? And then the knife he picked up, it wasn't like a pocket knife or anything. It was like a kitchen knife.
Yeah, it was like a fucking kitchen knife.
It was weird.
And then just placed on the floor, and he picks it up, and then carries it into the bedroom.
Yeah, there wasn't much blood.
That's because
they placed the body.
Yeah,
they placed. Okay, I remember that now.
But and then the cops show up, and then they point their guns at him for literally 3 minutes, just yelling at him for to get on the ground, and he doesn't do anything.
No,
wouldn't happen in real life.
Real life, they would have taken him down.
Probably would have shot him.
They would have taken him down.
Please shut. He beats up these 2 cops. Then all of a sudden, more like, oh, they're down. Like, first off, how many cops did they fucking send? Then he books it out the window. Does this elaborate, like, I got dizzy from this fucking chase scene with all the camera cuts and shit.
Oh god, it was so bad.
And then just knows where their sewer is gonna be inside like an automobile shop, and
it was At somebody's garage. It wasn't even an auto shop.
No, I mean, because when they cut to it again, it was like an auto repair shop.
Was it?
Yeah, because there was like a...
But he cut through somebody's house.
He did at one point.
So somebody's house was right next to an auto repair shop.
Yeah.
Whose auto repair shop is in like the middle
Anyway.
of a residential area?
I don't know. He had a bunch of cars in there. He had 2 cars.
It could have been a garage though.
It could have been a garage, but he knows exactly where the fucking sewer thing is.
Maybe it was just luck. I don't know. It was the way you're right. The way that it was edited and the way that the whole scene.
It just looks so fucking bad.
It
And then
looked like he ran to that specific spot because he knew.
yeah,
that's where the sewer
exactly.
was.
So he goes through the sewer, gets out of the sewer, calls his daughter, and is like, "I have some news. Your mom's dead. I didn't do it. Blah blah blah." Hangs up. It's like, okay, stop. Please stop.
What was she gonna try to say to him though? Because she kept like trying to say something and interject like something.
Probably that she's pregnant. Because
What a great time. Mom's dead. I'm pregnant.
Well, I mean, she fucking told him in a fucking bathroom, like after he
Well,
drugs her. By the way,
That was an emotional moment. And the baby's dead, by the way. The baby's definitely dead. After all those drugs he gave her.
baby's no.
What you eat is what the baby eats.
Okay, anyway, so then he goes into some James Bond shit, starts hacking into everything.
With a little, like, square.
Yeah, like
A little
he
plastic
hacks
square.
into... So he goes to her car to find out where she went, hacks
Yeah.
into that, goes into, like, the middle of nowhere, like, country music, southern accent.
Country music.
Like, I don't know what fucking city they're in, but I'm calling bullshit on that entire scene.
It went from, like, a regular suburbs and... No, it went from city to suburbs to, like...
Downtown to middle of nowhere.
South.
Yeah, I want to
didn't-
look up where they went,
I don't...
but I
What?
don't care to.
No.
Yeah, I don't care to.
Was this taking place in Florida?
I don't...
Where is this movie taking place? I heard Malibu.
It might be California. It didn't look like the California.
It did not look like...
But anyway, there's not that accent in California anyway.
No.
So he pretends that he's now an investigator, gets access to their cameras, and just starts clicking through, and of course it's like old, and he goes frame by frame and like discovers what he needs to.
Now, what was the point with the car vanishing? Like at one point, the car.
I think he cut too far. Because he was skipping through and he cut
But how
too
come
far.
the cops did the same thing? How did they both screw up?
Or
like that?
or it could have been a problem because he's like, is there a problem with this thing? So maybe it was skipping, and you had to go forward to go back.
But what was the point of that? Because they both found the footage almost instantaneously.
Yes.
Like it didn't really delay.
Anyway.
Okay.
That's how much this movie makes sense. It just
So
randomly
many
cuts. It
plot
just
holes and just cutting and it never doesn't feel like a movie. You always know you're watching.
Yeah,
a movie.
yeah.
It's never like on the edge of your seat, like what's gonna happen.
No, I was like, the people behind us were talking too, which I mean they weren't that
Everyone-
loud.
yeah.
Everyone in the audience was like, "What the fuck are we watching at this point? This is not taken
and a whole 7 people.
for real though."
But it was funny. It was good talking though, cause like
Everyone was like, "What the fuck is happening?"
And there were so many points where we were laughing. We're not supposed to be
yeah,
laughing.
you're not supposed to be laughing.
I don't remember what scenes they were.
Oh, we'll get to it.
Okay,
the
good.
car scene was one of the major ones.
Yep. Oh yeah.
So then 2 detectives find him.
Yep.
And again, for about 3 minutes, yell at him to put his hands in the air.
Yep.
While he's like scrolling
they
through.
threatened to shoot him.
And it's just
he's not doing anything.
He's just
you
hitting the
can't
back arrow.
threaten to shoot somebody if they're not in danger in your life. He didn't have a weapon. He didn't have anything, and he's like threatening to shoot the guy. Like that didn't make any sense. So they get him, and then
those
Joker.
cops were like the biggest assholes ever.
Oh,
by
they
the
were.
way.
That guy was a prick. I was hoping he would die.
Yeah, he never did.
No, he didn't. But Joker style just immediately made me think of the Joker when it's like, he wants to be caught. It's his plan.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Heath Ledger's back? Like, the Joker?
But
What?
he gets out of his handcuffs in the middle of a cop, like, fucking brigade. There was literally, like, 8 cop cars.
There's only 3.
There's
only like 3.
It kept cutting to multiple different cop cars.
I don't know. The cameras kept spazzing out.
There was a charger
They
at
kept
one
spawning.
point.
They were spawning. They were spawning. He was at a spawn point for
Oh,
cops.
okay.
Yeah.
So he takes over this car, holds him at gunpoint, so he's, like, swerving in and out of traffic. They hit a guardrail, like one of those, like, construction guardrails.
Yeah, and then
And
instead of
hop over the median and into the other lane of
instead
the
of
interstate.
hitting this concrete barrier, he pops over it like a ramp.
And then lands on the other side
And then
like
lands
nothing happened.
perfectly.
And then the fucking semi...
Where did that even... Semi comes out of nowhere. So it's going like this. It's got the little thing in the back. and then it jackknifes.
Because he's like slamming on his brake.
And then it stops, and then
I don't remember
how
on
did
top.
he outmaneuver it? Because there's like that.
No. It was a multiple lane thing. So
okay, so he just kind of went around it.
Yeah. So it was probably in the far right lane.
Okay.
Or and then he just drove past it.
It was crushing through the cement barrier, so that means it was all the way.
Yeah, on the right side though.
So he was in the left. He went left.
Yeah, no, because it was on the right lane of traffic.
Okay.
Because remember, he dove over the barrier.
No, that was before that, though. That was before the thing, wasn't it?
After.
So, okay, so he dives over the thing to get past
So imagine this. The cement truck's coming this way, and he's coming this way.
Okay.
There's already a car crash over here.
See, the editing's so bad, I don't even remember what was going on in the car chase.
So it's slamming on his brakes to stop.
Yes.
It jackknifes this way, and then the container on top just explodes and starts circling.
It stopped. The vehicle is completely stopped. You see them they're continuing the car chase, and then out of nowhere they cut back to the trailer, and the whole containment unit explodes
forward. It just starts barrel rolling, crushing cars
off the thing. There's not even an explosion. It just gets propelled.
No, thank God Michael Bay wasn't in this movie.
From mysterious force.
Yoda was
and
behind
just
it.
Crushes several cars for no reason that are very old cars, and you can tell.
Oh yeah,
they're cheap cars.
No point for that. And then he drives away, and then there's another car.
And there's like a small dent on the cop car, on like the side where like the gas tank is.
No, and then he gets hit twice.
Yeah.
Gets the guy out of the car, and what does the guy say?
The cop says, "This isn't gonna end well for you," and Liam Neeson turns to him and says,
"You're a
don't
pessimist."
don't be such a pessimist."
And then just drives away.
And that's his line.
And then there's a cop chase scene, right, where now there's like 4 cop cars involved. He's being followed by a Charger. He gets stuck in a parking garage.
Yeah.
And goes backwards into an elevator shaft. Car falls down. Of course, there's a gasoline leak, and then nuclear explosion.
Yeah, it was a nuke. it was definitely a nuke. See, gasoline wouldn't do that. It would just go out the windows like a firebomb. This was like an explosion. It had concussive force. It like blew up the top of it.
Yeah, through the entire building.
Blew up the whole building.
But no, of course he's okay, fine.
He's fine.
He's fine.
It never shows you how he's fine, or how he got out of it.
And then at this point in the movie, I kind of forget what happened because there's a massive jumblefuck. I think it's more like the cops still trying to find him.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, and this is where he goes to the.
He throws the thing in the bus, and the cop is like, "We got a trace on that phone,"
and he's like, "Leave it." Yeah, the main Forrest Whitaker, the main detective, is like, "No, he's already gone."
I liked though that he did that because it gets rid of all the cliches of wasting time and all. He really didn't want to waste time. Like at the funeral, he didn't want to waste time. He's like, "Nah, don't."
No, he's an actual good cop. Like,
yeah, he's cool.
He's not useless like his other goons. I call them goons because.
And his key witness, bagels. Anyway, we'll get to that at the end.
I knew it all along. The bagel was warm. We can't make this shit up, guys. For real.
We'll get to that in the end.
Holy
We'll get
shit.
to that in the end.
Can we just skip the
No,
school shit where he's...
So he goes to school, his daughter...
He drugs his daughter.
Because he drugs his daughter. Oh, she also stole the yogurt. She just drinks the yogurt at the fridge and walks out.
When they, investigate the guy, he's like, she paid for it and left.
No, I don't remember him saying that she paid for it. I just remember him saying that she drank it.
But she goes to the fridge.
She must have been thirsty.
She goes to the fridge and just drinks it.
The writing was ridiculously great.
This was not a Taken movie. I could see why Liam Neeson was like, I'm not going to do this.
I'm pretty sure Taken 2 probably wasn't very good either.
It wasn't. It was still shooting and killing and lots of killing.
Okay.
She doesn't pay for the yogurt. Drinks the yogurt.
Drinks it.
It makes her nauseous because he drugged it.
Yep.
Even though it was sealed when she opened it.
Injection. Of something. We don't ever find out what it is that makes her sick.
Oh, but he has a magic bottle that makes her instantly better. So he abducts her and she got taken in the bathroom.
Taken. That sounded really sexual.
Just keep talking.
Probably rephrase that. She was not taken in the bathroom. She was kind of shown to where the stall was by her dad.
Who then takes the bug off her, tells her what's going on, and in the middle of this, I'm pregnant. And then all of a sudden he now has low blood sugar and needs chocolate.
Even though he's probably just freaking out.
Yeah, thank you, Harry Potter.
He's just trying to, not freak her out at the same time because the whole situation's going on. I don't know. Not a very great moment to find out that your daughter is pregnant when you're trying to,
I mean, he tried to tell her earlier, but of course it's that cliche moment where there's a kid in the restaurant. He's like, that kid's going to be a problem in like a couple
Oh,
years.
yeah.
And she's like, I'm going to get a puppy.
Kids are
the
terrible.
writers. Please.
Oh, God, the writers are so bad. I could write better than this.
Please don't go see it. Don't waste your money.
What happened after that? So he escapes. Just all of a sudden he gets hit. Like, you just see these
Oh,
cars
yeah.
driving,
No.
And then he gets hit. Like, that's all that happens. Like,
I think he was trailing the guy, and then
Yeah,
all of a sudden
and then
a black SUV comes out of nowhere.
Russians, yeah.
Yeah, the Russian gang out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. Like, you don't expect... I don't even remember seeing him follow the guy, like the stepdad. I just
It was a little bit. I remember it. Because there was the Kirby Road.
Yeah.
So he's following, and then all of a sudden...
Oh, I didn't even notice the car that was following.
He was following.
Okay. So he's following, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, black SUV rams him off the road. The car tumbles, hits a giant rock, tumbles some more,
lands safely.
And
then Michael Bay decides to take over the helm, and then the car explodes like 17 times.
It explodes so many times. It's like the car was made of explosives.
Yeah, it really was.
It just kept going off. It's just boom, boom.
It's like when you buy
boom.
one of those fireworks, like the shitty like fountain ones, and you light one and it goes and it stops, and then the other one shoots up.
Going. That's what happened with the car. Because it wasn't a fountain; it was a bunch of explosions. So that happened, and the entire audience was just laughing their asses off.
Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck is happening? And then the Russians, time to go get drunk.
Time to go get drunk. Well, that's a little bit racist.
Not
racist. That's a little bit
stereotypical.
Yeah, that's
of
a stereotype.
Russians. And so then they go get alcohol. They stop at a fucking liquor place on the side of the road.
Like 5 minutes away.
Yeah, and then
not even.
He walks out on the main street, stops the car by gunpoint, saying, "I'm not gonna hurt you, but I want to drive.
Can I drive, please?"
And then instantly finds where they went.
Yeah, which is right up the road. It was right up the road.
And then beats the shit. There's the first fucking fight scene in like 18 years in this movie at this point.
Yeah.
Beats the shit out of the Russians. The main Russian of that group basically kills himself. He has him at gunpoint, asking him who he works for.
He wasn't even gonna kill him. Like, you could see it in Liam Neeson's eyes that he was not.
But he grabs the gun, opens his mouth, and then pulls the trigger and kills himself. And then he goes, and like takes the gun down with him as he dies.
Literally the stupidest human on planet Earth. But he's dead now, so that doesn't matter anymore.
And then he abducts the guy. He gets to his house, beats him over the head with the gun, and then starts waterboarding him in the beachfront property of a shack.
What was that shack? I don't know.
How did he own the shack?
Doesn't matter. Anyway, so waterboarding America, and then finds out that he pretty much threw his wife under the bus.
Like the deal went bad.
Yeah.
He owed the main Russian guy, Malikov, I think.
And while this is
a ton of money.
Exactly. And then while this is going on, his crack team of old people.
Yeah, like CIA retired.
Comes in and beats the crap out of all the security guard people.
No, that was right after the waterboard. Because he's there at that point.
Okay, so he's there. Yeah, he teleports to there again.
Yep.
And then his daughter is taken.
By him. So she's now safe.
Safe underground area.
And he's taken as well. The stepdad.
The other guy's taken. Yep. And then...
and then it's Ocean's 11. 2 guards by the elevator, and then
there's a camera, and there's this, and there's
there's 3 guards, and then 2 automated doors.
I'm like, how the fuck do you know all this?
So they get to his penthouse, basically. They park in the basement, the parking level.
Yep.
So the stepdad, who actually set up a meeting saying, "I have your money," to the main guy, gets in the elevator, and before he's in the elevator for 3 minutes, the doors just won't close.
They're changing the cameras, and yes.
Well, yeah, they got a still frame of him in the camera or in the elevator.
See, I would have brought the stepdad with me, because why would I care about his life at this point? He's already admitted that he put all of your family's life in danger.
Because he's still a good person. Even throughout the entire scene, Liam Neeson never shoots a cop, even though he pushes one out of a moving fucking car.
No. But the stepdad isn't a good person.
No.
Why not just bring him along?
Plot hole.
I would have handcuffed him.
So, and then Liam Neeson comes out of nowhere with, like, the little defibrillator fucking battlefield shit.
Yeah, that was before the elevator. Yeah.
Yeah, before the elevator closed. Kills the 2 guards, gets him out of the elevator, and puts him back in, like, the fucking...
If you think about it, most of these guards probably aren't bad people. They're just guards that were hired by this guy.
No, they're Russian.
Are all of them Russian?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Russians are evil.
That's the moral of this story.
This movie hates Russians.
It really does. So then the actual good action of the entire movie happens. He, like, opens the elevator door, kills a bunch of people, then...
It was not a bad action scene.
Except for the shotgun bullshit.
The shotgun bullshit was weird.
I like the ending where, like, 2 guys got fucking shot in the stomach by shotguns. They both live.
Oh,
so
yeah.
he's, like, strangling one, and the other one's, like, trying to pull out his sub.
And then shoots.
So he's holding a guard like this, and then he shoots like this.
No, but first the guy aimed up, he grabbed the gun, started choking with it, and then another guy aimed up.
Yeah, he kills the other guy, and then the guy he's choking just dies, I guess.
Yes.
And then he breaks into the penthouse, where this guy, mind you, is a fucking Spetsnaz Special Force guy.
Yeah.
Literally loading clips at nothing.
But he looks like a dweeb, like, the entire time. He looks like a dork.
He does, but his tattoos make him look like a bamf.
No, he's still a dork. He had, like, designer sunglasses.
He did.
And he had, like...
He's in his underwear this entire, like, gunfight. He's in his
underwear, and he's, like, looking at people playing tennis through a scope. I'm like, look at this badass over here. He's the dorkiest looking bad guy ever.
That fight scene wasn't bad except for the fucking shooting. Like, he didn't hit him once.
They missed each other so much.
He had a pistol, and he had, like, 18 clips of fucking machine gun. And then so... Liam Neeson ends up shooting him twice in the chest.
Yep.
And, like, figures out the entire thing.
Plot twist. What a twist.
The stepdad hired the Russian guy to kill his wife and him.
And then, of course, during this just happened to be perfect timing when the daughter finds out the exact same time.
And then so she sends him a text and then, like, picks up the, like, mic chip.
To try to tell him, yeah.
But then the stepdad takes her, and then...
She's taken by the stepdad.
Liam Neeson kills the main bad guy, without really even killing him.
Which isn't really the bad guy.
Now, the stepdad who has taken the daughter is now driving towards his private jet to fly away. Okay.
Where? You never find out what his ultimate goal is.
No, he's going to the Santa Monica airport. Insurance was $12 million.
On the wife, but he wanted the insurance money.
He wanted the insurance money. So he owed this guy a shit ton of money.
So this is literally just an old tale of somebody wanting to kill somebody for their insurance money.
Basically.
It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
This movie is bad. So, driving towards Santa Monica airport, of course, he has a tracker on her phone, so he's following them. And then he calls the airport like, I'm going to be there in 15 minutes. We need to be ready to go right now. So they get to the jet. He gets in. The pilot and the co-pilot have no problem with him just holding a gun at his fucking stepdaughter and saying, let's go.
Yeah.
Go.
I was like, what? And then they would not be able to get permission to take off anyway because the police would have contacted the control tower telling them, no, you do not have permission to go.
And then this whole time, Liam Neeson stole the main guy, or the main Russian bad guy's Porsche. Yep. And is just driving to the airport.
For a rich bad guy, why would you have a Porsche? What a lame car. Anyway.
They're pretty nice. So the plane, like, is starting to take off like this with its landing gear still down, but they don't have enough speed to fully take off. And then Liam Neeson in his Porsche clips the wheel off, which the wheel is in the air, okay, and then the plane just goes boom. If anything, that wheel would have destroyed the Porsche and turned the plane like this a little bit, not straight down.
I think it would have, like, instead of going straight down, it would have gone like this.
Yeah.
Like it would have gone with the motion of the tire.
Which would then it actually blown up the plane, but no, it goes straight down.
So safely, except for the co-pilot and pilot, which are presumed dead this entire time.
Yeah,
they never get out.
They never get out. But of course, the daughter and the stepdad are perfectly fine.
They're fine.
So then he comes out holding her hostage.
But he's like way out there.
Yeah, he's like this. He's like, don't do anything. I'm gonna So then she elbows him, which was completely pointless because he's already like out of the way.
In fact, that actually endangered her life more because he could have accidentally pulled the trigger.
Yeah, so he's like this, and then he gets elbowed, so then he goes, and then so Liam Neeson just pops him in the chest. This is the part that's the most fucking bullshit. So he stands over him, and he's like, I know you're gonna get out in a few years, and if you ever like try to do anything, I'll come for you.
I feel like he just said, when you do get out in a few years, I'm just gonna kill you.
Yeah.
So why didn't he just kill him to begin with?
Because he didn't want his daughter to see it, I guess. And plus, he would have actually gone to jail for...
No. If he had killed the guy when he had the gun on his daughter, just popped two to the chest, one to the head...
Yeah, but he didn't do that.
If he had...
You just didn't do that, duh.
He should have.
He should have just
ended it. It's just like The Hobbit. The annoying guy didn't die.
I liked your comment. Just shoot him in the dick.
Just shoot him in the dick, send him to prison.
The cops show up, presumably he gets arrested. This entire thing isn't shown. The next thing it shows is that they're just in the main... Liam Neeson is talking to like the lead detective, Forrest Whitaker. And he's like, Forrest Whitaker's like, oh, I knew the whole time. I knew when I ate the bagel. The bagel was still warm. Who goes, buys bagels and commits a murder?
Who buys warm bagels and then goes home and commits homicide?
So what you're telling me is all I have to do is just, if I buy bagels...
He based his case on that.
Yeah, fresh bagels, I come home, murder him, it's clearly not me. I just want fresh bagels.
He bought fresh bagels for me, so he wasn't going to kill me.
I don't think we said this, but inside the house, like where the wife's dead... And they're like doing an investigation. He finds the bag of bagels.
He just starts eating them.
Just starts eating the fucking bagels.
And he's like, these are really good.
And then there was a scene later on where he's like in the bagel shop eating bagels once again.
And then it doesn't say anything. Like there's no reason for him to be there.
No,
he's just eating bagels. This movie has a bagel fetish.
It really does. And then the entire movie he's playing with a fucking rubber band and a horse chess piece.
Yeah, that's never explained either.
Well, I mean, he takes the rubber band, which he's been playing with the entire time, and uses it to steal the case file.
But the chess piece could be like a really, really, really non-subtle way to be like, this is like a chess game between him and Liam Neeson.
The knight moves 3 spaces. Okay. Half-Life 3 confirmed. Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Oh my god.
Anyway. Made 0 sense.
Yeah.
Forrest Whitaker's character, while sort of a badass and like actually smart, his character was not needed whatsoever.
No.
So the movie like closes out. They're on the pier. The boyfriend's back now, out of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing the whole movie. Was he not worried about?
I don't know. So the fucking daughter is like, "Oh, if my baby's a girl, I want to name it after mom." First off,
a little bit creepy.
I'm sorry if you're named after your mom, but that's creepy. Your mom's murdered and you want to name your kid after that?
That's kind of creepy. And then like, when like the boyfriend is banging the daughter.
And then Liam Neeson's like...
your mom's name.
And then Liam Neeson's like, I approve, do what you need to do. And he's like, I know your mom would too. And then the movie just ends.
That's it. That's Taken 3.
Now about our giveaway.
Don't go see it. Just, you watched this. You don't have to pay a ticket of admission anymore.
You just saved your money. So, bring this out. If you stayed this long, listen to all of our fucking ramblings and mumblings.
Or you skip to the end to see what the giveaway is.
Assholes. No way to prove it. So
if you subscribe, comment.
You have to comment what your favorite movie of 2014 was.
Yes. Or that's favorite or top 2 favorites, if you can't decide.
Yeah, okay.
That's fine.
But winner will get a real Taken 3 movie poster. It's actually a nice poster.
It's a really cool poster. It's better than the movie.
Really is. It's actually a nice poster.
So you can remember, if you want us to sign it for some reason, even though we're not famous, we will do this.
Oh, one day we will be famous. Mark my fucking words. We will be famous.
I'm sure.
Whether it's for YouTube or I end up being a serial killer and killing Austin.
Serial killer implies more than one person.
Oh shit, we're still recording.
So anyway, to get this poster, just comment of your favorite or top 2 favorite movies of 2014.
And if you haven't already, check out our top 10 video games of 2014 as well as movies.
Yes.
So if you don't have any idea.
The movie one will be coming up pretty soon. The video games one's already out.
And then Movie Mumblings, we have another one scheduled next week for American Sniper.
Yes.
Really looking forward to that movie.
That movie looks awesome.
This, not last minute like this was.
And yeah, remember, Comment, like, subscribe. The like and subscribe part are part of the contest.
Yep, and then remember, if you do get chosen to win, I'll contact you to get your information and I'll send this out for you.
Thanks for tuning in, guys, and
yeah, peace out. Good luck on the contest.
Keep mumbling about movies.
Yeah, keep mumbling about movies. Good catchphrase.
Right?
Proud of us. Goodbye. Bye.